Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. That's right. Thief 2. The Metal Age. Listen. I have no idea when this is even going to YouTube. I'm in the middle of 2 Let's Plays right now. I cannot add a third to the mix. It's just too much right now. But you know what? I want to play some fucking Thief. So this could be going up weeks, if not months, after I record this, and I don't really give two shits. So let's talk a little bit about Thief 2. This game came out about a year after Thief Gold, which sounds like a really short time, because it is. It was not uncommon for games back then to have really small gaps between games, primarily because they would reuse a lot of assets. I mean, think of like Doom 1 and 2, how similar those games looked. Same thing here. They reused a lot of assets, but as a general, the Thief community seems to go back and forth on whether Thief Gold or Thief 2 is the better game. But generally speaking, everyone agrees that Thief 2 has better mechanics, better AI, and better maps. The only thing that it might arguably be worse in is story. I think the story in this game is fine. I feel like it's actually a little bit more down to earth, and I kind of like it a little bit more than Thief Gold. So all in all, I think this is the better game. Still, I prefer Thief Gold because it was my first one. Anyway, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. I am using T2 Fix, of course. You kind of have to on modern systems, and I'm using the HD texture mod again. So let's go ahead and jump in and start a new game. This is good. Always expert.
I've always equated feelings with getting caught. They both get in the way of my money. Unfortunately, not everyone is as committed to their work as I am. An old associate of mine, Basso The Boxman, wants to marry Lady Rumford's chambermaid, Jenivere, and live happily ever after. Guess prison life spoiled his taste for thievery. Too bad for Basso that Lady Rumford has other plans. Marriage would void Jenivere's indentured service contract, so Rumford is keeping her confined in the estate with the rest of her worldly possessions. Basso has asked for my assistance on getting her out, since infiltration is my specialty. I make it a policy never to take a job so sentimental, but the Rumford Manor could be a lucrative opportunity for a man like me. It would also mean that Basso would owe me a favor, and in this line of work you can never have too many of those. I'll sneak in after dark and clear a path for Basso so he can rescue his damsel in distress. Along the way, I'll pick up a few souvenirs for the local pawn shops. That should make all this aggravation worthwhile. Otherwise, I'll make Basso wish he was still rotting in Crag's Cleft. This proves it. Going legit is more trouble than it's worth.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, running interference. Once you're ready for Basso to go, give the signal using the bird call he gave you. You have to be close enough for him to hear it. Help Basso and Jenivere get out of the mansion together. You'll need to scout ahead and make sure Basso's route is safe. Luckily, Basso didn't say anything about not taking Lady Rumford's stuff. Get 600 in loot, including 200 in gems. Jenivere would be aghast if anybody died because of this. Don't kill anyone. Still, nothing stops you from teaching these guards a lesson and getting in a little practice. Score at least 8 knockouts. Now, this is actually a unique objective to score 8 knockouts because unlike a keeper's training from Thief's Gold, this is a training mission which is a full level, so they want you to try out the mechanics. Sexual.
I sprung the lock on the side door for you, Garrett. It's the only good way in.
You might remember Basso the Boxman. He was the drunk we had to pick up and carry all the way from Crag's Cleft prison. For the only reason being because we wanted to fuck his sister. Wholesome. Alright. Let's go. So this is the main door. And it's locked. The only thing I will say about the HD mod in this game is it replaces the flat grass textures with these 3D grass. And it pops in and out as you run, which is kind of obnoxious, but, you know. We'll just deal with it. Alright, so we're going to find a side door over here.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
Yeah. That's 4 pieces of loot right there. Right off the bat, motherfucker. Let's go ahead and take a look at our map, actually, while we're here. So, we get a lot more detailed maps in this game. Garrett, Jenny's door will be locked, but don't worry, I can handle that. So he's going to unlock the door. We just have to make the path for him. So this red line is the path that Basso is going to take to get there. So we want to basically clear out any guards along that path. Also, what's nice about this new game is the area that you're currently in is lit up yellow. The area that you've been to is blue. So you can it's a little bit more helpful now. You know where you've been. This is the 2nd floor. Great hall, music room, dining room, blah, blah, blah. And then 3rd floor, if you will, are a couple of bedrooms there. So there we go. Hidden very nicely against the wall here is a key. We can unlock these 2 doors here. The AI in this game has been improved. So now guards can actually hear you a little bit better. And they can also notice lights going out. They can hear doors opening and chests being picklocked. They're a little bit more perceptive.
Oh, damn torches. Always sputtering out.
Well, don't just make tap over it. Light it up.
I lost my tinderbox. Oh, why don't you do it?
I ain't the one that's complaining, am I now?
Huh.
Yeah, they've also added female guards in this game too. Okay. So we're just going to sneak in here.
Be a guard anymore. I'm going to be a manor lord, and I'm going to hire lots of guards to make.
We have to be
them
quick,
on
but we can knock these 2
patrol
out.
and watch. And I'm going to sneak up on them and say,
Just like that, bitches. Have a good nap. Got some loot in there. And some loot in there. And some loot in there. Another thing that has been improved is now... Oh, so these are flares. As you can imagine, flares light up. I won't be using them, really. Now there are secrets. This level has 3. This is the first one. Inside we'll find a flash bomb, a flare, and healing potion and some loot. Sexual.
Nobody pushes Benny around.
Benny's got some loot too. What's in there? No one goes in there. We'll put him in here. Alright. So, oh. So you can kind of see his arm over there. That guard constantly faces this way, so we don't want to cross that path. So we're going to go in here.
Who's that? I'm harmless.
You are.
But you're also a bitch that needs a dildo.
Let's hide him. Alright. In this little wine rack, we will find 1, 2, 3 pieces of loot, and our second secret. Right there. A little speed potion. And in the kitchen, there's also a bag of spice, which is loot. Okay. Over here, we'll find a dumbwaiter. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Ah, the tomato! 4 pieces of loot and take his key. Despite how fucking loud this is, he doesn't hear it. For some stupid reason. Oh, also in this game, I do believe that food, every piece of food you eat has a 1 in 3 chance of healing you. So food now has a purpose, so go on and take it, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and check out our map. So, we didn't go in electrics, but there's nothing in there. So we've gone through all of this shit, so we're in the storeroom right now. Okay. There's a guard. Oh, okay. He's coming. Let's hide. Man, it's been a while since this dildo's had some work, you know what I'm saying? I'll just stick him there. Okay. Now we're in the servants' chambers, yeah. Nothing in there. Nothing in here. 3 pieces of loot in those chests. And we find the note. Dunya. Sometimes I think I miss the old days. How would I fuck this up even more? Dunya. Sometimes I think I miss the days when crime ruled the streets, as the sheriff would have it. Either way, we walk in fear. But before, we lost at most a purse, while now we may be shut up in iron simply for seeing the wrong thing at the wrong time. Give me the old days back again, and a pox upon Truart and all his thugs. Remember that name, Truart. Just saying. Okay. So if we are out here... If we look... So if we were to head to the left, there'd be that guard. But we don't have to knock him out. Basso won't go that way.
Well, that's her door. Guess Basso can open it. He's not much of a sneak, but he can sure handle a lock.
Alright, well now we know where Jenivere is. Now we can move on. I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. Nothing. Alright, in this room, however... we'll find a nug, some bread, and another nug. And I believe that's all of the loot for down here in the basement. Nope, no it's not. I forgot about this room. Wait a minute. Yeah, here we go. There's a purse. So yeah, let's just verify. It says that we've been in the dining room. We haven't. We went up the dumbwaiter right about here. So it shows that we've been in there, but we haven't. But we have no reason to go in there because we got all the loot and the key from there. So, but we are done down here. So now we're on the second floor, and we're basically going to do a circuit around the whole thing like this. Does that sound entertaining and fun? It's better to go up on this side than the other side, even though there is a staircase. It's much darker on this side.
All right.
He has a puss. Not a puss as in pussy. I mean puss as in purse with an accent. Shut up. Alright. Let's go ahead and use the key. And there's a garden here. So let's wait for him.
There you are, little bitch.
My overshoes. What was that noise?
Nothing.
You just gotta sleep now. Alright, and here we will find nothing. And here we will find nothing. It's fun to explore, okay? I don't know. I know generally where loot is. I don't remember the exact rooms and shit. Okay, this area is dark. There's no loot in here. Here we'll find a key. Sometimes glasses are loot, but not these ones. Neither is this hairbrush. And nothing in there. But now it's time for our third secret. Get up. There we go. A little crown there. All the secrets are done. Nothing good there. Don't want those candlesticks. Nothing good there. Yeah, we're done in this section. And here we have some loud tile, but that's okay because there's no guards here. And a pretty sick toilet. Sweet bathroom. This right here is the music room. Couple pieces of loot there. Sup, homie? You know, Garrett, he's a master thief, but he's not a master musician. Anyway, that flute there is loot. That flute there is loot. You see that sick rhyme? Okay. That's just a closet, coat check area, whatever. Behind here is a staircase that leads down to the kitchen. And if we lean forward here, we can get 1, 2, 3 pieces of loot. Rings or coins or something. Funny story. So I guess, again, I've never had the original copy of Thief 2. But apparently if you had the actual copy of Thief 2, like on disc from back in the day, and then it had the final patch, on before Looking Glass folded. The final patch that went through accidentally pushed one of those 3 pieces of loot behind the wall, and it was completely unattainable. And so everyone that had that version of the game was unfortunately missing 20 loot. And there was nothing you could do about it. It's obviously since been fixed, but I think it's funny as shit, because that would piss me right off. And over here, I think this is kind of a secret. New objectives. What would a wedding be without rings? Get 2 for Basso and Jenivere. Bonus objective. It counts as loot, so to get all loot, we, have to get it, but either way, they added it as another objective. There's not too many things that pop up as bonus objectives in this game, but it's still a fun little thing. I might do that last. There is some loot out there, but it's really hard to get. This right here is the dining room. We don't need to go in there. And this little stretch of shadow here will be good for this guy.
Someone say...
Objective complete. We scored our 8 knockouts. But who's counting, really? I mean, Oh, shit.
Probably just the sir checking up on things.
I feel like he should have seen me. But, I mean, I'll take it. Alright, you can just hang out right there, bitch. Let's open this up. We'll find a vase in here. And in this one, depending on your... You probably see it better. I'm playing with lower gamma to make it a little bit more thiefy, but I turn the brightness up for YouTube. You can probably see that vase very easily there, especially when you highlight it. But it's mostly in darkness for me. If you hit the switch, it turns off the light and makes it a lot more visible. It's a cool little trick there with the lighting. Alright, now upstairs... I don't think there's anything in these dark rooms. But in here we'll find the tiara. We've gotten our 600 in loot, including 200 in gems. But we ain't done yet. There's a gold ring there. And I think that's it for here. So now we'll go ahead and head back to that main room. So the reason why this is the hardest area in the level is, let's go ahead and open this up here. So this is the front courtyard. So we're basically facing out into this area. Well, actually we're technically, nope, yeah, we are right here. So this is the front door that's locked. So there's a patrolling guard in the middle of that grass, which you can actually easily see the loot there. We have to get that. The other problem is there's a guard to the left and there's a guard to the right of this door, and there's a patrolling guard. And so it's kind of hard to get everyone knocked out. But we're going to do it because we're a goddamn master thief. We're just going to wait for him to pass. And then move very slowly.
Nobody better be taffing around down here.
Something there.
Why he doesn't see his buddy get knocked out? No idea. Okay, now we need to quickly open the door. Grab these 2 guys. And bring them in before that guy finishes his patrol. Which we should have plenty of time. Cool. So now we're just going to wait for him to make another circle. Okay. Now I wonder, can I just jump to the grass from here? No. We cannot. Okay. I'm going to see if I can just keep walking around through the grass. So, yeah, the problem with this HD mod is now it phased in the new grass. And now you can barely see the fucking loot. I kind of regret turning on the new vegetation. Alright, there's 2 pieces of loot there. So I'm just going to follow him around and just go out the front door. In fact, maybe I'll just knock his ass out. How about that?
Hello. There's an intruder!
Shit. Actually, you know what? I have it. May as well use it. Good night. Alright, so 1280. That is all the loot. Okay. I completely missed a room. Here, this is where we took out the guards with that were standing in front of the torch that we put out. And here was the butler's quarters. I completely missed this area. And in here we'll find our last piece of loot. So 1285 is actually what we're supposed to be. So there we go. So we can't just look through the door and say, hey, come on, asshole. We actually have to use the bird call. So we got that. So we basically, at this point, we just follow his ass. Move, bitch. Move your drunk ass, Basso. You know what I wonder? It's never mentioned, but I wonder if Garrett did fuck his sister. And if Garrett did fuck his sister, does Basso know? Like, is Garrett the kind of guy to say, hey, Basso, your sister and I bumped uglies? Yeah, sometimes he stops. I don't know. Maybe to give you a chance to clean up your mess if you didn't deal with it. Maybe that's why Garrett is doing this favor for him. He says he doesn't take missions out of, like, romantic feelings and stuff, like, or for romantic feelings. Like, he doesn't do that. Like, he mentions that this is not a normal job for him. Maybe it's because he has to give Basso a favor because he boinked his sister. These are the thoughts that keep me from the good colleges. Alright, here we go.
Basso!
Shh, come with me.
Fun thing. Damn it, I didn't make it. Oh yes, I did. Check this out. There's a key there. Close the door, you're locked in. Get this key. Opens the door. She could have got out the entire time.
What's that? What are you doing here?
Oh, that was a mistake. So yeah, I mean, obviously the real reason why that exists is because the door locks after it closes. So if you happen to get stuck in there, the key is for you to get out. You know, it has no story significance. And I guess it makes sense because apparently, like, developers have talked about it before. Doors are really hard to make work in games. To make a door swing on both hinges There's also a lot of things to consider when it comes to doors, like can the doors be opened? Can they not be opened? Can they be picked? Can they be locked? Can you use objects to open the door? Can they be destroyed? Can enemies walk through it? All of these things have to be coded into the game, and it might just be easier to program a door to be picked only by this particular AI and nothing else. So by having a key to let you out, maybe that was just easier. I don't know. I'm not a game developer. Anyway, mission complete! Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our stats here. 25 minutes, 1285 out of 25. I missed a pickpocket. Damn. 12 knockouts, 3 out of 3 secrets. Cool. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye, bitches.